Hello everybody, welcome back to Dead Serious Investigations. I am your host and lead investigator, Duran Conrad. Now what I have in my hands here is the custom built LUNAR Pod. So this is very similar to the RAM pod I showed you in the last video. There are the ups and the downs between the two, and I will show you. So the LUNAR Pod, I'll show you how the back looks. Pretty. It's a little bit smaller than the REM pod. But like I said, there's the ups and then there's the downs. So let's go over the ups first. So for the ups, for the LUNAR Pod versus the REM pod, there's an LED display on here that does show you the temps in number form right here. So you get to see when the spikes happen right then and there. You get to see it right here lit up. Good for your cameras because the numbers are displayed fairly large. There's only one color display of lights, but they light up very well. These two lights will light up blue when something will go on. Here's the antenna right here. The antenna it's significantly longer than the REM pod. The on and off switch right here, I actually kind of like the design of that. Kind of has like a little retro kind of look for a switch, you know. Also, this is rechargeable. It does not take disposable batteries. It's got a lithium battery built inside, so it is rechargeable, which is really cool. So, and also I got this custom color. The guy that does build these on Etsy, he will build it to whatever color that you feel fit for you. So I picked, orange and black because it resembles Halloween and is my favorite holiday. So I felt like it was perfect. So anyways, let's get this turned on and I'll show you how this works. So I'll start from over here because this thing will just go crazy. There's no setting it to baseline. It sets the baseline on its own. Okay, so when I hit the switch, kind of have to back off a bit because it'll immediately start going off. So you want to get this antenna going right before you get it on. There's no additional buttons you have to hit. All you gotta do is flip the switch and walk away from it. So right there. Now, probably can't see, obviously, from here, the numbers right there. I will bring it up to you in just a moment, but I just wanted to turn it on right here, show you what it looks like from over here without it going crazy. But when something does approach this or breaks the electromagnetic field, it's going to detect, it's going to have an audible noise kind of like the REM pod. Just sounds a little different, but it'll do that, So now I'm going to bring this over. As you can see also, that temperature did just change by a digit. So I'm going to bring this over and I'm going to show you the display of numbers. So that's how it looks. Actually, it's not going off right now, maybe because I'm really still. Or maybe it's baselined to my body. Now it'll go off. So it's baselined to my touch right here, or whatever it's set to. So that's how well this thing will baseline automatically to whatever it sits on. So as you can tell, it's not actually going off. That's the first time I actually tested that theory. So that was pretty cool that I actually learned that right on camera. So now the downs about it. So the downs, from the LUNAR Pod versus the REM pod, is the REM pod has 4 different sensitivity settings. This doesn't have that, and it's kind of a bummer because it does have that cool LED display for the temperature, and it would really help if I could set a certain sensitivity level for something to walk by and trigger it. However, I love love that it does baseline on its own to wherever it's on. And versus the REM pod, actually, you know, the more you hit that REM range, it's gonna, you know, spread out that range for more EMF read. There's another device I want to show to you that is very important. This device right here, very basic, boring looking box, something that you'd probably ignore or throw in the trash if you found it. It's very, very basic, but it's so important. And what it does is, its purpose is it gives out electromagnetic energy. It generates it, just like the REM pod, but this thing gives it out much greater, and it'll help you get more clear EVP readings, spirit box readings, pretty much anything that you're doing in a session. Maybe it'll actually even, it says that it's supposed to give you better visuals of evidence from spirits because it gives them more energy to be able to manifest themselves. So this is very important. You don't really want to have this on in your hands because when I've done it and I held it for a good amount of time in my hands, I actually started feeling a little nauseous because it does give off a lot of electromagnetic energy radiation. So I'll turn this on real quick, kind of show you what it looks like. So got this little green light indicating that it's on, and actually when you hold it, even for a moment, you could actually feel that energy coming from it, almost like standing next to a microwave. So basically you just kind of let that run, and you could break out an EVP recorder, and you could ask the spirits if they want to use the energy from this to manifest themselves more easier, if that would help them. It does help to kind of tell the spirits how to use the device too. Sometimes people will get no responses, because sometimes it is said that sometimes spirits, they don't understand how to use the device that you're using. So sometimes it's good to tell the spirits, you know, I got an EM pump here. You could use it to manifest yourself and to help you speak to me. And doing that will help your equipment last a lot longer, it said too, because they use the energy from this electromagnetic energy that it is generating out for you, so that way it doesn't use your equipment and then your gadgets are dead and you got no evidence. So very good, handy thing to have on your investigations. So that's it for tonight. I'll keep you updated. Gonna be starting some filming pretty soon here. So yeah, I will check back with you next week from now and let you know what's going on, because I got some stuff planned, and we're gonna be starting a little cool thing going on for our documentary. So I'm not gonna give any spoilers on this one, but you're gonna be surprised what you see, because we're gonna be catching something. And I will see you next week. So have a great night, but also have a happy nightmare.